Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 57. We're playing as Kaiser Ulrich II of the Holy Roman Empire. He's the son of Kaiser Ludolf, who himself was the son of Kaiser Ulrich I, and then all the way back to Duke Otto of Saxony, our original character. Now, last episode we took this province here, Sticht, off of the Lotharingian king, which is good because fuck that guy. But he's having his own problems because he's in a war with Poppo. Poppo Rose of Poppo's host. I'm quite happy with that, that's good. We're also actually in two wars of our own that we really don't care about. We're backing up the Hungarian king in his war to take Crimea. He's lost that war, by the way. And we're backing up the Hungarian king in his defensive war against Arpad of the Hungarian revolt, who we actually want to win. So, let's ignore those, because our army is moving towards Kalisz, where we will attack some Polish individuals. Let's just put the speed up to the proper level. Now, I explained this last time, but I'll go over it again just really quickly. There are two countries here, Kavea and Poland. We're going to attack Poland and Kavea. I know, it's a interesting strategy. Very unique. We're going to attack Kavea for Kavea. It's going to be a holy war. It's going to be... Let's actually go to the proper guy. It's going to be a holy war for Kavea. We'll get... Karavia, sorry. We'll get these two counties from that. That's fine. And nearby Slavic rulers may join in. What nearby Slavic rulers? Then, we're going to... Well, at the same time as we do that, we're going to declare war on the Queen of Poland. It's going to be holy war for Lesser Poland. So that will give us these 3 counties. That's good. And basically the entire duchy. That's what we want to do. But then, because... Well, she will still exist as Queen of Poland, and what I hope will happen at this point is we'll usurp the title of her. Actually, you know what? I just had to rethink of something. We cannot usurp the sole primary title of a ruler of another religion who still holds lands within it. Right, so as long as she holds this province here, Krakow, which is the only other one she holds, we can't usurp the kingdom. So, yep, same plan. Let's go. We're still going there. We're still going to attack Karavia for these 2 and Poland for these 3. And what I'm hoping there is that it makes this guy become independent and this guy become independent. And then we'll attack them for their lands as well. Oh, we're at 70 votes. We need, what, 94? Yeah, 94. Oh, this Crown Authority law. I know why it is, and I did mention this last time, but the reason why we don't have enough votes to pass our Crown Authority is, despite the Holy Roman Empire being this big, only the guys in the current grey area have a vote, and a lot of those are tied up in West Francia and Lotharingia. It also gives the Lotharingian and West Francian kings votes, and Aquitaine as well, which irritates me. So, we're going to make taking back these lands one of our main priorities. The Lords of Poland have approved the institution of a limited Crown Authority law. I don't know why it told me that. I do not know why it told me that. It shouldn't have told me that. I mean, good on them and all, but we're still going to beat them up. Yeah, so as soon as I get... Actually, you know what? Okay, we're going to handle that next time, basically. We do have contact with West Francia because of Brabant here, It's the Duchy of Brabant, right? Yep. Because of that, we have contact with Flanders, which is, as well as just being Flanders and that guy we want to murder for no good reason, it's de jure Holy Roman Empire. So we could declare war to take Artois, Wyperon. I'm going to call it Wipers because it's the Australian way of saying, you know, where's the actual... There it is, the City of Wipers. It's actually pronounced Yipers or something like that, but in Australia, in particular, my history teacher in high school used to refer to it as Wipers. So that's pretty much what we're going to call it. Or Gent. Ideally, we'd be able to dissolve West Francia, but, you know, we can't really do that. And fortunately, this massive army here, the Adventurer, there was a rumored assassination attempt there on a Ludolf Was that our son? No. Our son is Ludolf. Plots? Getting a fabrication on Moravia? That's alright. That's alright. It's all good. We haven't borrowed money off the Jews in forever, simply because we don't have to anymore. And I would really like to get an opportunity to revoke Kempton. I think it gives us revokes. Let's just have a look at that, actually. So, yeah, he holds 2 titles. He holds 2. And these guys, well, they're dukes, but they probably hold 2. So, if I find somebody who has... Like, if I tried to revoke Württemberg and gave it to the Kempton guy... probably not. It's probably, like, secondary holdings or something, not primary holdings. I was thinking maybe we could do a little bit of a shuffle so that I could get Kempton. Because I would like Kempton. Simply because it's part of the Bavarian Duchy. It's alright though. We will survive. A daughter was born to Bernard Littlefinger and his lovely wife, my sister, named Sophie. Cool. And also of note, how's our Byzantine guy going? Yeah, so he's going to die eventually, as people do. He won't have any more children. Princess Iodica here, my cousin, will inherit. And who actually inherits? Hartwig Littlefinger and then Ludwig Littlefinger. These fellows. So he's almost of age. When he gets 3 more years, so that he becomes an actual adult, we'll check how he is. And then we might murder Princess Iodica here. We have every chance to, because nobody likes her because she's Orthodox in a Catholic court. The Count of Crane is dead. So this is the new Count of Crane and Istria. That's alright. No dramas. We're just moving on over, getting our war with Poland going. But yeah, as soon as Lotharingia gets occupied, we'll definitely attack it for part of it. Not quite sure which part though. I mean, Jülich would be nice. Really, any of these border counties would be absolutely fine, but we'll probably go for one which has been attacked, like Sundgau down here, because it will have a difficult time reinforcing. Could also take Jülich because it's expended its levies. We could go Liege, but that wouldn't connect us. And we'd want to either do Trier, Jülich, or Liege, because then that would get us into contact with Luxembourg, which we would then take despite being allies of King Albert. He's at war with somebody? Oh, he's claiming Bordeaux. Really? What the hell is Bordeaux? Oh, it's this one here. You know, I'd say he's probably won that. maybe. He is smaller than the West Francian, so that is an issue. I would like to see him get it, and eventually Bourbon up here. And, what's this? Gavaudan. Just because that would mean the entirety of Aquitaine is together. It is still elective, though, isn't it? Oh, I really wish they'd get out of that. Like, seriously. So yeah, while it is ruled by a Littlefinger, that could change at a moment's notice. Our guys are almost in position. We're probably going to attack into Saradskal Lizikik here first. It'll just be easier. And we'll get there on the 7th, so let's just keep that going. I've had a marriage offer. I'm proposing my daughter here gets married to Daitwin Littlefinger, my kinsman. That's fine because they're very distant relatives. But let's just see what other options she has. This genius count here, it's kind of cool. No, get us in alliance with Ruthenia. Savoy, Verona, Normandy, Moravia, Theodopolis, Jorvik. Yeah, none of this is really anything decent, is it? Lombardy, Caesarea, Gascon, Provence, Stolp. Yeah, nothing that's really worth anything. If we needed a vote off somebody, which we do need votes, but we'd have to go back and track forward and all that sort of stuff. So yes, this marriage offer is fine. Let me just go to this guy and say arrange marriage between yourself and Gobega. It will be matrilineal. We'll get some prestige out of it. Okay, go. And we'll get that come in 14 days. We'll just move that down to the corner because we have something we may wish to do before then. 7th of July. So you know what? Let's just get our war declaration in now. Holy War for Kareva. And just to get it over and done with. You know what? We don't actually have to do that immediately. We're not going to do that immediately. I was about to declare war on the Polish Queen immediately, but we don't have to do that because we're not raising levies. If we were raising levies, we would, so that we wouldn't have to put them back down and raise them up again. But fortunately, that's not on the table. Because retinues. All good. Yep, the Hungarian king has finally lost his war for Crimea. And there's the marriage offer. And now this guy has arrived at our court. He's quite an exceptional commander. 21, heavy infantry leader. Just check something out for a moment. Ulrich appears to have gotten worse at his job because he's become wounded. So, Daitwin, happy to see you. You're now leading an army. It's like you just turned up, one day. And, oh, hey, how you going? Yes, this is your lovely wife. You get one night, then we're shipping you out to the frontier. Make the most of it, kid. But yeah, that war should not be an issue, even if other people get involved. And I don't think that there were too many that could get involved, to be quite honest. Come on, it's like... Yeah, there's the damn Duke of Flanders. So even holding a feast isn't going to help out too much. It'll get Austria and Franconia maybe a little bit happier with us, but it's not going to help out too much because a lot of this opposition to our law change is coming from in here. Wow, yeah, really smacking that army down. How is that war going? Yeah, look at that, 32% in favour of the adventurer. I think he's lost about 10,000 troops, though. Either that or I can't see them. Could be either way. we're not going to worry too much about beating up this guy's armies. We're just going to take the provinces. Nice and easy. This guy's trying to kill somebody in his family, so we're going to tell him to stop that. So while that's happening, what about some plots? Yeah. There's Carntan. Carntan was not one we were looking at. Carntan was this one down here. I was looking at Kempton. Can't even get a claim on it. This guy is so good at what he does. We could get him killed, but then we'd get dishonorable modifiers of everybody in our realm, because you're not supposed to kill guys in your, like, realm. So, speaking of murder, pretty sure that, now there's a Francois calling. Can we get this one off? Tell me we can get this one off. We might just bite the bullet at some stage and pay this guy the money. The Genoan Doge. He's the spy master. Whatever. What about West Francia? How's that going? Nope, not going to get any murder there. We're going to murder this kid. Oh, he might... No, he's brave. He's humble. He's a scholar. He would probably be a half-decent guy. Let's see what the other ones are. Gudgies and Herbert. So there's Amar, just to check they are running under Gavelkind, right? Yep. So there's Amar, so he must have children. Gudgies and Herbert. Well, nothing like a bit of child murder to spruce up the day, right? Thank you. Yep, nobody likes children. Look at that. Already over 100 and we're not even halfway. Come on, the rest of you join in. Everybody get in on a child murder boat. It's the boat with no stops. Yeah, factions are still worthless. And all of them are pressing the same guy. Who doesn't actually want any of this. The moral authority's gone down because new pope, sort of thing. So his piety impacts, and I don't believe he's got very good diplomacy. Yeah, so he doesn't get as much of a bonus from diplomacy as he would normally. We still have a man in the College of Cardinals, and he's actually preferatus. Wow. I am very surprised with that. I'm also surprised that he's not voting for himself, but maybe you can't vote for yourself? I don't know, but he's got 5 guys out of 9 voting for him. So after this murder plot happens, we may try and kill the Pope. Just to see how it goes. Training ground has been built in Wittelsbach. We're getting a little bit less money now because our steward is improving the economy. Oh, and if you see there, that 10% modifier for settlements, that's because we built the monastic school, I believe. Maybe? But that says 10%. Oh no, that's the upgrade. 10% currently. So you get 10% additional spread rate. So that's pretty good. We're almost doubling the normal tech gain, which is excellent. I would try and save up a lot more money so that we could get the university. But it's a lot. Okay, we got a peasant rebellion. This loser in Olomouc, which is down here. Don't you guys, like, seriously? You guys had this huge tradition. Huge tradition. Let me see if Benhild is still kicking around somewhere. She totally is. One of them? No? This one? She can't be that young. No, neither of them. So, yeah, the actual maid of Olomouc is dead. And these losers think that they're hard enough to take me on. Well, I got news for them. I got news for them. So yeah, we've raised up personal levies, so we may lose money in the short term, but we'll get that back. And I think we'll actually save up for the university. Depending, if things go differently, we may buy more improvements. But I think the university is a good thing to get because it helps us significantly with our economy tech. What was it again? It was like a 0.1? No, 0.05 increase per month. So that's good. And a plus 30% tech spread rate, which is amazing as long as we've got our Spy Master out. Martin, you appear to have gotten over your condition, so let's head up here. We don't want to attack from Upland, Trenson, or Teschen, so we'll be attacking through Hradec. So that's fine. And while these guys are raised up, not these guys can go away. While these guys are raised up, we might as well take them out to beat up this army. Depending, if we somehow win this war over here instantly, then we'll put these guys down fairly quickly so we can get our war on with Poland. But in the meantime, let's hunt down some rebels, some peasant rebels. Let's have a little drink of water there. I wonder if we'll give them a nice Christmas present. Ah, close. A little bit late, So 28th of December. Merry late Christmas. And yeah, completely outclassed in every way, shape and form. As you'd expect, to be quite honest. We may have to chase him around a little bit, but we'll get him. Yep, all good. This guy died in battle, though, which is annoying. We're just going to reassign this guy, and they're going to Hradec. That's fine, we'll just wipe them out when we get there. On the 18th. There we go, they're already fleeing. We got there first, so we get the defensive benefit. A little bit of a stumble over my words there, that's alright. This guy is trying to kill Ludolf Littlefinger. We can't tell him to end his plot because we don't have knowledge of the plot. And there we go, let's just end that. Yes, we get 20 prestige and imprison this dude. It's kind of pointless to imprison him, he doesn't have anything that we want. He would make for a good vassal, but he hates us so much. We're an evil tyrant. So, because we haven't won anything down here yet, we're just going to send our armies up. There's a bit of piety, a bit of gold from this siege. And we imprisoned this lady. No, take her back for 10 gold. Go for it. But yeah, because we're only losing a little bit of money, we're just going to send our guys up to beat these dudes up. Might as well, they're in the area. The cost is minuscule. Right, good lad. That was 10 gold. And we can't really do anything about this title loss on succession, so we're just going to get rid of that. We could destroy the Kingdom of Germany, but that would piss everybody off and it would lose us out some prestige and all that sort of stuff. I don't mind losing it because we'll still be in nominal control of it being the Holy Roman Emperor. Well, we should anyway, and if we don't, then I'm going to kind of, be a little mad about it. And on the 10th of March, we're going to try and move out and fail, so we will catch them. Everybody will be happy except for them. And yeah, again, outclassed. That's actually a weak claim for Littlefinger, my son-in-law. It is on Aquitaine, though, which is an ally, and we don't want to do that, but we would basically take this and make it part of our realm. Which, hey, that would definitely be cool. I mean, how many provinces is that? Let's have a look. Kingdom of Aquitaine, Duchy of Toulouse. De jure is 6 counties. Wow. And we can't even check this, but, you know, these 6 counties is a sizable part of Aquitaine. So there's another route for usurping there. We're not going to take it though, because that guy is an ally of ours. And there goes that army. Oh, we won that siege too. Completely wiped the army out. Will you make peace? Nope, that's fine. Let's put these guys down so we can start getting money properly again. And we might just get our councillor to get money again, I think. Yeah, we're going to get him to get money again. I'd prefer to have the money at this stage, considering we've now kind of semi-locked in that we want the university. And it is just so expensive. I think once we take this, we still have a bunch of places to get here. Wow. I didn't realize that there were 5 holdings. So, yeah, let's just quickly get this over and done with. And we should... Okay, that's given us 96%. Still won't accept. So, well, this castle is kind of a shitty castle, so we're probably going to assault it after a little while. Let's get 1 tick and then we'll assault it. There we go. Let's go. So yeah, you can see it's just really going quickly. And that's 100% war score. We've successfully imprisoned this woman here. We'd get 26 gold for her because she's not only a close relative, but she's actually got pretty good stats. Now, she's arbitrary though, and the main problem here is that she's Slavic, so yes, we will send her back. And in the meantime, you know what, we're going to sit here for just a moment until we complete this siege, just to get a bit of money from the temple. Then we're going to declare victory. Any moment now. Ah, dicks. Dicks, 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 and dicks. Okay, so... Let me just... Ah, bugger it. Yeah, we can't even do anything weird here. This guy is who we're at war with, and he has decided to convert. We've gained a lot of piety out of it, but the war will be annulled. And there it goes. And he won't accept vassalization because we're not his de jure liege. So we're going to try and change that in a moment. It's a holy war for Poland. Now, I don't want to sit on that because that will be helping these guys out, I think. We will check that when we get in there on the 16th. My wife is pregnant. Good. Good. Hopefully she gives us a genius child this time. And this woman wants to kill Walram, who is the Marshal of Steiermark, so stop that. Thank you. It's kind of irritating. It does mean, though, that once we take Hungary, once we usurp the kingdom, which we should be able to do fairly soon. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counties in it. And there are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we could technically usurp it right now, except that we can't do it because the Queen is of a different religion and still holds a province in it. Or something. I've never seen that before. Anyway, yeah, if we don't want to besiege this particular place, it won't help us in any way. What I do want to do is come around here and beat up that army. Incidentally, what is that? Okay, so we also want to get this done before the Galician does his thing, because he's trying to take the place. Of note, where is Galich? Down here. We probably don't have any war reasons against him. Nope. We will in the future, but not right now. I'm confused as to why this guy hasn't won yet. Okay, but yeah, we're basically going to come in here and beat up some armies to get war score. Last thing we want. Actually, if the Queen converts to Catholicism, we can then usurp her title anyway. So that'll be alright. But I hope it doesn't happen. Okay, he's moving into Krakow. That's actually good. We want to keep him forcing that move, but he won't get there in time. So what we're going to do is wait until the 27th and cancel our move. Done. And then repeat our move. Okay. Because what I'm trying to do is get them to fight. He should beat him. Even attacking across the river. Particularly if Latgale is in on their side. Let's check that. Nope, apparently not. So it's kind of a weird matchup. We want to wait till the 8th of August. Well, just before the 8th of August, sorry. We do not want to pretend to move into Krakow because that will stop their movements. Oh, how is the college here? Yeah, our guy is still preferatus. That's wonderful. Why is this kid not dead yet? Come on, guys. Okay, he's now trying to move into Czerk. That's good. We're actually going to go up there then. Because this guy will move out. We'll take these really easy places and get nice cheap war score. And the Pope sent us some money. Good. We need money because we're saving up for that 800 and whatever. Oh no, he's stopped. Bugger it. Alright, we'll just sit here and take this place then. Done. That's what we're going to do. So we needed 861 gold. That is a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. New Countess of Upper Silesia. That's cool. She likes us. Come on. Law change. I can't even change the damned... I can't change any of the laws except to Gavelkind, and there is no way in hell I am choosing Gavelkind. Like, it's the worst idea. Okay, so there's the Polish army. We're going to let them retake Krakow. And then we're going to steal it off them. A son was born to my son-in-law and presumably my daughter. This kid, Rudolf Ludolfinger. Good. More Ludolfingers is always a good thing. That's what she said. The Hungarian rebellion is actually picking up slightly. That's good. How's the Adventurer War going? Badly for the Lotharingian, and that's what I like to see. So I'm kind of hoping we can get Poland done with swiftly-ish. So that we can get back over there. Alright, about time. We got a murder plot going. Going good. Hopefully it fires so that then we can check out the Pope. In the meantime, Kaiser Ulrich II, the Great of the Holy Roman Empire. And a bunch of people approved my law. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Now, that's close. That is very close. Oh, how many do we need? 98? No, 94. We need 10 more votes. Oh, come on, guys. I can't believe some of these people haven't voted for it, though. I mean, seriously, some of these people have great opinion of me. Just a few more. Like 2 or 3 more dukes getting in. Maybe 5 counts. Oh, man, that is so close. Good, we killed the kid. No one has any reason to blame me. The world is too cruel for little children. Now, how about this Pope guy? We might have to pay people for it. We can get another 20% on what we have here, so 60%-ish. Yeah, we could do this. He sure is a wicked priest if he's going to help us kill the Pope. So let's see how much the court chaplain wants. 20 gold, that's affordable. And how much the spy master wants. 20 gold, that's affordable. So let's just invite everybody first to make sure that we didn't miss anyone. There we go. And Ricciarda? Come on. What's happened here? Oh, a bunch of the Duke of Tyrol's allies have joined in on a little rebellion issue that he's having. Alright, let's pay some people some money. 20, invite you to the plot. Thank you. And you, 20, invite you to the plot. Now, what I'm hoping here is that if we get caught, that we don't suddenly have everybody go, oh, you tried to kill the Pope, we all hate you now. Because that would be a bad thing. And the last guy, come on, turn green. There we go, 107%. And nobody else is really willing to jump in. That guy's close, but still not in range. It's alright. We're over 100%, that's what we needed. A child requires an education. My kinswoman here is good at stewardship. She is daughter of Ulrich Littlefinger. Okay. Well, she looks to be a good steward already, so let's try and exemplify her there. We're going to give her to Toke or Ludwig. We'll give it a Toke. No, she may become Norse. That would not be such a good idea. So why don't we give her to Ludwig. Done. Wouldn't really matter if she becomes Norse because she's like a distant kinswoman. So it's not that important, but I'd like everybody to be German. Yeah, I'd say that the King of Lotharingia, Italy and Burgundy will soon only be the King of Italy and Burgundy. A son! Not a genius! But he's called Ulrich, so I can't really, say bad things. Oh, and unfortunately my wife is pneumonic, so she will probably die fairly soon. That's irritating. Yeah, I know. Wife's about to die. Oh, that's irritating. Jeez. I'd really hope that she gets over that, though, because I'd like to have some more children with her to try and get the genius trait into the family. Into the main branch of the family, anyway. Siege is coming along nicely. No, we're actually heading... it's actually... time flies. So close! Like, come on! We need 5 more votes. 5 more votes. Someone. Anyone. The Duke of Holland. How much? 48. And probably still wouldn't vote for it. Come on. Hang on. Somebody died here, so we no longer have 100%. Ah, well, it looks like we wasted some money. Let's get rid of it. Last thing you want to have is a plot kicking around that can't file, because it can still be discovered. Anyway, these votes. 4 votes. Come on, Baden, perhaps? Why doesn't she like me? Because she's an ambitious bitch. Alright. How much? Fine. You can also have an honorary title. Just vote for my damned law. I'm not seeing any votes. Yes! There it is! The Lords of the Holy Roman Empire have approved the institution of a limited crown authority law. And she also disbanded a faction. Now, unfortunately, that's going to make people hate us for 5 years. Where are we? Yeah, there you go. Increased crown authority. But that's not such an issue because most people liked us, except for the guy we have in prison. So, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Ah, I'm so glad that happened. Now, at the moment, we can't change succession laws for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons, really. 1, we're at war. 2, some of our vassals are fighting each other. And 3, at least one vassal that is either a count or above has a negative opinion of me. Ah. Alright. Alright, that's good. Maybe we should change our feudal levies as well. And we're not going to do that right now, but maybe we should change it at some point. Just because at the moment they're providing us with so few levies. Not that we use the levies actually, so fuck it, let's not mess with that. But okay, so with low crown authority, we can still go to Gavelkind if we wished. We don't want to. We can't do seniority, we can't do primogeniture. We could do ultimogeniture. We're not going to do that, because that's weird. Bavaria. I'm pretty fond of most of the kingdoms being elective, by the way. And I don't want to double up on an increased crown authority penalty, so we're just going to take this victory. This is a massive victory. Like, I can't believe we finally got this. We've been trying to do this for, like, 3 guys. Finally got it. If we can get to high, that would be even better. And we'll keep the feudal levies down because that gives us an opinion bonus. But yeah, if we can get to high and institute primogeniture, I would be very pleased with that. And yeah, it was that money that we paid off that helped out. We did get another faction form though. This guy's faction for himself. Pfft, okay, cool story. And we've got the opportunity for a claim in Padua. We're going to take that, despite it costing us some of this money that we were after. And this guy is just going to hate us so much. So yeah, done. So now we have claims on these 2 places. Let me just check something before I try and more claims. Okay, we don't appear to have... there it is. Press all claims. So that would give us both of those counties that we now have claims on. That's good. That's excellent. So it's doing exactly what I thought it would. Let's continue and try and get a claim on Verona. We can't just keep on fabricating claims because it costs us a lot of money. But by getting the one on Verona, we will no longer have to get one on Mantua because we can usurp the duchy at that point. And we'll do similar things. The objective here is to get a land border with Rome. So we kind of want to occupy these duchies down here. What's this? Verona, Ferrara, Ancona, and Spoleto. And the other one is we could just go up here and start taking like the Italian lands. Like all of this, and come down here and maybe we'd be able to get Italy itself. But the objective, Italy itself would actually help us out with Rome when we get to it. The objective is to get a land border with Rome. So, let's put our lovely fabricating chancellor in Verona. So yeah, that definitely costs us a lot of money and docks us prestige and everything. And if we die, we lose both of those claims. They don't get inherited. But the idea here is once we get 3 claims, we'll press those in war. Get it done with so that we're not like taking a bunch of things. By the way, okay, so we've got another 80 years before our truce expires. That's fine. We should last 8 years. We've got no real health issues. We're strong. We're military. So we've got a combined plus 2.5 health over what we normally do. We've almost got double health if what I know about the hidden health trait is correct. Things have suddenly gone quite well for us. I'm very pleased with how this has all happened. Come on, take the piece of land. Thank you. And we've successfully gotten this lady here. And they'll take it back for 10 gold. Good. They're still besieging Krakow. I'd like them to hurry up with that while I get these places done. There's my antivirus again. I currently use Avast, and it's really irritating the shit out of me, I gotta say. Right, these guys have taken their thing, so let's move up. We're not going to get there before they move out. That's fine. I want to get up here and just quickly nab this castle. They are going to try to move into Saxe to take this place back, but I believe I have the advantage here. We are losing money though, probably because they're reinforcing. No? What are we losing money from? Seriously, what are we losing money from? We shouldn't be losing any money. This guy is now in control of Messian. That's alright. Okay, so we get up here. Are we making money yet? I don't understand why we're losing money. And we're going to quickly hit that. Bang. Done. And you know what? We might take these other places while we're at it. We'll just see how we go. So it's got 1.6 fort level. Yeah, these are actually pretty well defended. And yeah, okay, so 6.8 there. He shouldn't assault it. And we've got 13.2 here. So we can at least take this town before we move in. So that's good. And honestly, if this gets to 50%, we'll just assault the damn place. Yeah, now we're making money again. It must have just been a little thing. This woman died in childbirth to bring us Waldemar von Davos. Yeah, come on. Oh, we're not actually the leader of a siege. The Galicians are, so we're going to get the hell out of there. We did take the main holding, Krakow, so that's alright. But let's just go beat up this army. So, we'll get there in a month. This is a really long travel time to get around the, what is this, the Vistula. And they're going to move out and beat us out of there, but that's okay because then we'll be besieging the Temple of Name. The Temple of No Vowels. Worst Wheel of Fortune thing ever. Okay, so now he's trying to move back into Krakow. He'll catch that army, which is actually something we wanted to happen. Good, that's another city for us. Or bishopric. And then we'll attack this place, just get it over and done with. Excellent. And the next one. Done. Will you accept peace? No, of course you won't. So on the 21st, we're going to let them move in. Alright, now we move in. We'll get there on the 20th. They should be over and done with by that point. And hopefully unable to move out. Hopefully. The Duchess of Austria is trying to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Bavaria. We're going to arrest her. We have failed and she has raised her flag in rebellion. That's alright, because now I raise up my levies. And we meet in Passau. And I'm just going to say, get out of leading those troops. No sense risking my own life. Okay, so she's raised up a fair amount of men in Passau, but that's alright. Because I'll just change these guys to be meeting up in Niederbayern. I don't care about that river crossing thing. She should be gathering up somewhere else. Anyway, this is actually quite fortunate, because we'll be able to revoke the Duchy of Austria from her when we win this. Okay, so over here, this guy's managed to move out. But that's okay, because I just want to get into this province by myself, without Galatians. Excellent. Okay, so that's definitely enough men to just hop into Passau and start besieging it, and send everybody else there as well. And they should be fairly quick sieges because she's raised up guys from everywhere. Castle infrastructure up here has increased. Cool, so we could get a castle town, but we're not. And they also increased military organization. That's because up here is fairly low tech at this stage, so they're only just hitting level 1. So they're going to try and besiege Salzburg and not do very well with it. Maybe when these guys get here. Yeah. But that's alright, because we're going to have so many more men. We are losing a lot of money, I'll just note. Part of that because our retinues are reinforcing. But that's okay. Retinue should finish reinforcing shortly, and then we'll be losing less money. Ah! New king of Lotharingia. Bang! See, now you can see Lotharingia is here, Italy is down here, and also a bit up here. So that's good. We have a reason to go to war with this guy. We can't now because we've got levies. We can't offer vassalization because he's a king. And the Italian guy's still kicking around. Let's just have a look at dynasties. Yeah, it's fine. No dramas. So yeah, we're just gathering up all of our armies into one nice big clump. Let's see, we're getting 7.6 and they're getting 6.9, so we will win this little race. A few things. Prince Wigerick here, my son, needs an education. We'll educate him as a military man. With Deitwin. And a truce is expiring with the Duke of Upper Burgundy. He must have been... Oh, he was one of the rebels down here, yeah, that we declared war on 10 years ago, obviously. Because that's how long truces last. Alright, I'm not actually going to use these guys to attack a place yet. Simply because I don't want the additional reinforcement cost. Okay, we're just waiting on these guys here to get down. And we probably don't want to attack across the Danube, even though we outnumber Bishop Walther's army here substantially. Just because it's across a major river crossing. It's never a good idea. It's like trying to attack across the Mississippi for my American viewers. Why would you? Sort of thing. Should unpause the game as well. We're going to get rid of that truce. We don't care about it. We've currently got a vassal inheritance warning, but that's only because Austria isn't part of our realm at this stage. The Basilius would like to marry Oda. Now, this is something we don't want to happen. Because he, despite being 61, still has a chance to father children. It's a very low chance, but he's lustful, he's strong, he could do it. So, we don't want him to marry Oda. Because she has no negative traits there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to suggest that Basilius marries... We don't actually have anybody for him. I mean, we could marry him here, but he won't take that because she's past childbearing age. Same with this one. So the only one he will marry is Oda. Sorry, bro. I'm going to have to decline that. We'd prefer to marry him to somebody with a white trait, like a white career trait for, learning-based ones, because they have a negative fertility modifier. Unfortunately, we can only directly marry him people who are from our realm and not from our dements and not our realm. But he wouldn't take any of the ones that we offered him because they were all too old. Alright, armies are finally gathered up. We've got 8.4, he's got 7.5. We're still going to win. We might still lose Salzburg, sorry. We may still lose it because it's going to take us some time to get into Österreich and attack like that, or to get into Oberbayern. But we'll just have to see. I'm getting a little bit close. And we're still losing a little bit of money, but not as much as we, would otherwise. Part of that is because we have our steward collecting taxes. Our steward who has gotten markedly worse for some reason. Because he's stressed and somehow picked up the slothful trait. So he's got 12. He's a count that we don't particularly care about. The Baron of Sonderburg here has 14. The Duke of Brandenburg wants to be steward, so he would have 14. So let's put him in charge. There we go, and collect me some taxes. And yeah, see, that's going to get us a little bit more. Okay, this siege is completed. Lovely. We're technically losing this here because they have a ticking war score just for holding all of their stuff. Okay. No dramas. We are getting really close to the end of the episode, so, we're going to have to call it in a minute or two. Which is a little disappointing because this is getting interesting, isn't it? But, we'll still do it. Looks like the Hungarian conflict ended while I wasn't looking. And we didn't get a warning about it because this kid is now King of Hungary. Not the guy that they were actually pressing for. So he's Tangry, so we could legit declare war on him for, pieces of Hungary. So we'll get on that at some stage. But the more pressing thing is to head back over to Western Europe and take things there, particularly if our Chancellor gets us that additional claim. If he hasn't gotten that by the time we get back over here and declare war on Lotharingia and West Francia, we may still go it. Just because then we'll get 2 counties instead of a 1 and that sort of thing. But it's gotten a bit late right now, so I'm going to end the episode. As usual, if you've got any questions or comments about the game, your games, whatever, leave them below. Be happy to answer them for you or respond to them in some way. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you'd like to see more of this sort of thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've just noticed that we've hit 4 digits in our year, so that's pretty cool. But, yep, so I've been Sub. You've been yourselves. Later.